Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Talking Crazy 88 back again with another podcast for you. I'm just going to touch on a subject that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks regarding dating app nonsense. And I never touched on I'm always touching on the negative aspects of dating and dating old bitches and dating bitches online, or on an app, off of an app. And I've heard stories about men getting robbed and by women and women getting robbed by men. But because think about it like this: you don't know the person on the other side of that dating app. You really don't know who you're talking to, who you're dealing with. You don't know their background. You don't know anything about that person. So, yeah. So, in essence, you are taking a huge risk out there, fellas, especially you fellas. Now, this brother got robbed by some strag and a couple other friends for $20,000. So I'm going to play this clip from World Star Hip Hop, and I'm going to come back with my commentary. All right, stay tuned.
Action on a dating app and coordinated a meetup, but it turned out to be an ambush. Police searching for these four suspects. The woman convinced the victim to meet her after midnight on April 28th in LA's Westlake neighborhood. That's when two other people showed up and demanded cash and the password to the victim's phone at gunpoint. They then made over $20,000 worth of online purchases, but that wasn't the end of the confrontation.
Suspects actually shot towards the victim, who was seated in his vehicle. The victim, in fear, actually fled the location and left his vehicle back there.
The robbers came back 3 hours later, stole the car, and ditched the vehicle in an alley where they also set it on fire. He made a connection on a dating app and coordinated a meetup, but it turned out to be an ambush. Police searching for these four suspects. The woman can...
All right, gang. If you see these four niggers, call your local authorities. All right. I don't know where it took place or what the circumstances were, but of course, I can honestly tell you that the center of this nonsense is the black bitch right there on my left. Second to my left is that black bitch with her titties out. Now I can imagine what the conversation was like. It was like the brother was actually leading with his money and leading with his wallet as usual. Like I said, you got to pay nowadays. You have to pay to play, especially on these dating apps, because like I told you before, it's very rare that a woman gives you her heart. All right, it's very rare that a woman loves you and gives you her heart, or declares you as her man. It's very rare. It almost never happens. But then again, I'm going to do a video on that. A podcast on that about how talking crazy has been a little bit too negative in my videos over the years, especially in my podcast. And I got to lighten it up because I got two nice messages from a listener on one of my podcasts. And I'm just going to go ahead and address it because it needs to be addressed. All right. Now, I'm just going to briefly go over that, fellas, you got to be careful out there, especially if you're leading with your wallet, with somebody you don't know. All right. This obviously was a strag, and she brought 3 of her strags along to rob this brother, had him kidnapped, and shot at him, aggravated assault. All right. Now these 4 motherfuckers are going to go to prison. They're going to get caught and they're going to go to prison because you know why? Because they're stupid. And they're going to set up another brother, and they're going to get caught because they're stupid. All criminals are stupid, especially the 21st century criminals. They are extremely stupid with all the video that's going on, the surveillance videos, and they got you. There's cameras all over the goddamn place. Where the fuck are you gonna go? Stupid motherfucker. All right, I hope that $20,000 in purchases was well worth it. I mean, of course, you didn't buy any stocks or bonds or cryptos with that $20,000. You didn't use it towards a down payment for a real estate property. So, hope it was well spent. Well, listen, let me go ahead and get on out of here. I got some things to do. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend. This is Talking Crazy 88, and I am out of here. And black folks, especially black men, let's be careful out there and leave those strags alone, please.